What is going on to you Leos out there? Smash that like button. Look, there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website which has all the ways to be able to financially support the channel so I can most definitely keep the show going. Look, you have the Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups, right? So this is for you Leos, by the way, right? Leo, Leo, Leo. So let me go ahead. So let me go ahead and check this out. Okay, so what it is I'm seeing here for you Leos is that's interesting. I'm seeing some people that overplayed their hand and now they're upset that you're not giving them any kind of attention. Because the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups represents this is how you met them. This is how it is that you essentially tried to talk to them because you thought that they were amazing, right? You didn't know who they are. You wanted to get to know who they are. The Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, that's you. The Queen of Cups is them, right? And so you approach them. You know, y'all are Leos. Y'all have crazy, big, dumb heart. You know what I mean? Y'all have crazy heart. So y'all had the ability to go over to them and say, what's up? Y'all on both sides, regardless of what you're into. You said, hey, what's going on? You know, you approached them, talked to them. How are you? The Two of Pentacles, excuse me, the Four of Pentacles, however, they were stuck up to you. You know, they were very guarded, and it was even past being guarded. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they were guarded, but you Leos were trying to talk to them. You were trying to say what's up, and they were unfortunately kind of giving you a hard time a little bit. And then the thing about it is that the Hierophant is about how now you Leos already had the instinct that maybe you should just leave them alone in the first place. And that's exactly what it is that you did from what it is that I'm seeing. Because the Eight of Cups represents not too long after that, you Leos was like, you know what? You're done with them. You Leos maybe even have gotten their phone number where the two of you may have exchanged phone numbers, you know, or you got theirs, but this person was just giving you a difficult time. And okay, so this was, okay, so this was recently, okay? So this kind of, so these cards right here, these 6 cards really speak to how a lot of you Leos ultimately, your psyche now, that especially the Eight of Cups, abundance, you know, a lot of you Leos are starting to really figure it out that, you know, if you bring value to the table, you can get someone else. That's just what comes with bringing value to the table. You can get someone else. See, a lot of times whenever it is that you Leos see someone that looks real good, but they don't have anybody, they're dating and things don't work out, they're a jerk on both sides, regardless of what they're into. They're a jerk. And their looks get them in the door, but their mentality and the way they go about doing things, so their mind and their actions and the things that they say, it don't work for people. It don't work. So now the Eight of Cups now is about how, so a lot of you Leos understand this. And a lot of you are starting to actually use what it is that I've been telling y'all in these readings, because a lot of you Leos, forget about me, you Leos have been understanding it, that y'all are effectively, unfortunately, wasting your time out here with some of these people, because because a lot of you Leos are really understanding that, you know, at the end of the day, you can only really do so much. It takes two. So you Leos are going to do what it is that you can, right? But then if the person decides that they want to be a jerk to you, that there's nothing that you Leos can ultimately do about that. You have to just let them sit, let them marinate or sit in their own stew of nonsense and let them do them. The Five of Swords now and the Four of Cups is about, and now that you're not, that's crazy, because now that you're not talking to them, they're talking to their friend about you, about how it is that you treated them like garbage, because now you're not talking to them anymore. Listen, don't worry about that. If you Leos are worried about, they may even reach out to you and try to be like, and try to flip the script. This is what the games is getting. This is where the games are going. Big fat elephant in the room. I love elephants. But elephants in the room where they don't want to admit they were a jerk. They overplayed their hands. Why? I don't know. And then now they got to deal with the fact that they out here, and because make no mistake about it, Leo, a lot of decent people are taking what it is that they have to offer as an example, and they're taking it off the table, and they're going, fine, you don't want to rock with me, I'll stay by myself, I'll go somewhere else. Whoever is that I rock with will be a wealthy, upstanding, well-to-do individual. I promise you they'll be wealthy. I promise you. I promise you. On my honor, they'll be wealthy. And they'll also be loved on top of that. I promise you. And now the games, a lot of people out here are getting desperate, because now it's, okay, well, this is where it is that you're getting more and more terrible relationships. This is part of the reason, Leo, why you're hearing terrible especially in the United States, especially in some other of these countries, because you starting to hear all the stories that was hidden up underneath the water or below the surface now starting to come up. A lot of these people out here who thought that they were so fly, Leo, now they out here looking stupid, because the only type of people there's very few people that legitimately want to date for there's very few people who don't have their eyes open. The people who are willing to subsidize, everybody got their eyes open now. The people who are willing to subsidize stuff got their eyes open. The people who are decent individuals have their eyes open. They're staying single. They're getting married, even though that's slowing up, or they're going overseas. I'm serious about this thing, yo. I will not date in the U.S. anymore. I promise you that. That's a solemn, as a matter of fact, Leo, that's a solemn promise that I made to myself. A solemn promise to Allah. I'll never do it again. Too much arrogance, too much, I'ma tell you. It's like, listen, you don't have me up underneath some sort of spell. Like, you're delusional. And the delusion really be getting them. And it's the same thing for you, because the Ace of Cups, now it's those same individuals sniffing around you, Leos, now a little bit, trying to text you here and there, where it is that they couldn't, that they, you don't know them for a long time. You didn't know these people for a long time. You was just trying to, try your hand with them. And they didn't want to do anything in that short span of time, excuse me. And now a lot of you Leos, right, you saw it for what it was, because you Leos came over here. Y'all been put on game. Y'all know what to not put up with. You Leos know you shouldn't put up with people who just lapsing and relaxing and lackadaisical, and they're lazy and they're not doing anything. They need to get to work. They need to get to work. There's no exception. They need to get to work. Everybody in relationships need to do something, and they need to do something profound, and they need to pull their own weight. 50-50. Cardi B came out and said she wants a 50-50 relationship. So I'm telling y'all the truth. Even rich people are saying they want 50-50. They may not be 50-50 financially with you, but I mean, they want to see some form of effort. Because, and see, this is the stupidity of it, Leo. The fact that people are looking at all of money. Oh, if this person is a millionaire, I'm not going 50-50 with them. No, that's not what that means. What that means is you can still go 50-50 with a celebrity or someone who's rich and famous, because there's not a whole lot of high priced items on the earth like that. That's so high priced, it would require them to dig a good chunk into their riches to go here. Because that's a house, that's a car. You see what I'm saying? That's land. You understand what I'm saying? So when y'all going out on dates, how much can the dates really cost? It's not exorbitant to say that you can't do that, right? So see, that's how it is that you can spot a gold digger too. But oh yeah, and the last card is the Six of Swords. But a lot of you Leos are not hearing it. You got a lot of people who, like I said, you have a lot of options. You have a lot of people who are upset at the fact that you Leos are really not into the game. You're not playing it. And because y'all know what time it is, and y'all went on ahead and did y'all business. Y'all said, you know what, you tried. It is what it is. Time for you to move on. So to clarify the Six of Swords, you have the Page of Cups, the High Priestess, Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Right, the Page of Swords, because they were just playing this game. I'm telling y'all. And you Leos, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what to do when someone wants to play the fool. The High Priestess and the Page of Wands. You leave them alone. And you go and you explore your other options, like you Leos have been doing. Page of Wands represents other options. You scoping to see if other people are interested in you, because you didn't take a long period of time to deal with these or to interact with these people. Once you Leos saw that they was wasting your time, you Leos got on it and started talking to other people. The Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles now is about how it is that, because you Leos understand that you have other options.